Do you want to wake up earlier? In this video, I'm going to show you the exact steps to wake up at 5 a.m. Okay, so why do we want to wake up early? It has been written about at length about how if you wake up early, you'll get a plethora of riches. You'll be able to meditate 17 times and read 47 books and become CEO of a company. But maybe that's not true. See, I like to wake up early because it gives me some alone time, some time to work on my fitness, and some time to do some writing. Now, why you want to wake up early is going to be your own reason. Could be for work, it could be to work on a personal project, get fitness in, it could be to make yourself a nice breakfast or spend time with your kids. Your why behind getting up early is totally up to you. But in this video, I want to show you at least some steps to help you get up earlier and to make it a consistent habit. So let's hop in. All right, numero uno, number one, we need to set a time to go to bed. This is not the exciting part of getting up at 5 a.m., and that's going to bed at 9 p.m. So I typically am in bed around 9:15, and that's when I have to be in bed if I want to wake up with the energy I want at 5 a.m. Because this is a key component, right? We don't want to wake up early but have no energy and not be able to complete any tasks. We want to make sure that when we wake up, we're waking up, we are feeling energized, we're feeling like we're able to get done whatever we want to do, whether that's fitness, personal project, etc. Now, disclaimer, the first 2 or 3 days, you're going to have a hard time going to bed at 9. You're going to be sitting there in bed saying this isn't working, and you're going to feel like shit when you wake up at 5 a.m. just for the first couple days. But after 2 to 3 days, I promise you, it's going to change, and you'll be able to fall asleep early, and you'll be able to then start getting up early and getting after it. Okay, the second thing, which really is in addition to going to bed earlier, is prepping yourself to be able to go to sleep earlier. Okay, you're probably already got the notepad thrown away being like, Jordan, what the hell are you talking about? No, I promise you this is valid. This comes down to food, alcohol, and caffeine intake. Typically what you want to do is not eat anything 2 hours before you go to bed. We also don't want to have any alcohol 2 hours before we go to bed. A good rule of thumb is, 2 drinks or less on a day if you're looking to get sleep that evening. And then caffeine, it's going to depend on your sensitivity to it, but caffeine has a half-life of 6 hours. So what I would say to you is probably if you're having a hard time sleeping, no caffeine after 12 o'clock, after 1 p.m. You really don't want to have that afternoon cup of joe because it's going to keep you up into the night. Those things right there, looking at what we intake, especially leading up to those 2 hours before bed. So that means if you want 5 a.m., we want to be in bed at 9. We stop consuming anything but water at 7 p.m. That's going to be our cutoff time. Okay, number 3, which we kind of talked about, it's having a plan for the morning, right? So many people will say, wake up at 5 a.m. and that'll take you to the mountaintop. That's bullshit, right? It's not about what time we wake up. It's about what we get done when we're awake. So what we want to do is have a plan. This doesn't have to be a crazy plan with multiple levels and all these things. No, the night before, spend 2 minutes and plan out what you're going to do in the morning and put yourself in a position to succeed at those. So I like to work out in the morning. Something that has helped me is putting my workout clothes beside my bed. So when I wake up and I'm half out of it, I'm like, I just start putting on the workout clothes. I walk out to my living room and what do I know? I'm already dressed for the gym. I'm ready to go. This could be if you wanted to work on a project, getting your workspace nice and clear, having that set up in the morning so when you walk in, there's no clutter and you're able to sit down and work. Or maybe it's cooking for your family. Okay, prep some of those veggies the night before. Prep some of that food. Know exactly where it's going to be so you can maximize your time in the morning. Okay, lastly, take the TV out of your room. Having the TV in your bedroom produces a ton of blue light, which is actually going to mess up your circadian rhythm and not help you get to sleep. What I like to do is associate different rooms with different things in my life. So my living room is where I watch TV. My kitchen is where I eat. My bedroom is where I sleep. So that means I want to really design those spaces to fulfill those tasks, right? I wouldn't eat food to fulfill those tasks. I wouldn't sleep in my kitchen, right? But I'll go there to cook food. So just be thinking about that when we're looking at our space and how we can help it and how we can help design it to get the outcome we want. Now, there is a big part of this, right, with waking up early that I do want to talk to you guys about. It's waking up early doesn't make you successful, and I think there's a lot of content out there that says this, and there's honestly too much content out there that says this. It is what you do when you wake up. Have the plan and go forward. This video is particularly if you want to get up at 5 a.m. and you're struggling, but if you get up at 6, really the same principles apply, or if you get up at 10 a.m., the same principles apply. It doesn't matter what time you get up. It's about really that 12 hours before you're planning on waking up that you have a plan in place that sets you up for success the next day, minimizes your caffeine, alcohol, food intake, take before you go to bed, limits blue light in the room, and sets you up to succeed in the morning. All right, that's it for this video. If you're enjoying this, please hit that like, subscribe. That helps us get this content out to more people. As always, I'm Jordan Shelton, and I'll catch you next time.